What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Senor, is that just, has the bot message lived long enough that it is now going to be a copy pasta? Is that the world that we live in now? Well, you know what? Spread the word. Let the people know that the YouTube is a thing. You know, maybe is that all it takes? Get the word out. YouTube streamer too, by the way. Oh man, my phone got like all twisted around in my pocket. Also, I don't know what it is, but the bot the past 2 days won't connect. The chat bot won't connect to the YouTube chat, so. Again, I've got to rock 2 separate chats at the same time. I'm starting to, as good as this has been to me, it has been pretty inconsistent. I might have to see if there are any other options out there and test them. Don't look at your chat history. I saw the one when I opened the stream from like an hour ago and 50 minutes ago or so. How many more were there? There were quite a bit more, my goodness, dude. Really? Really? I tell you what, man, that there's some dedication. That there is some dedication. You know, it's funny though. You know what? Justin didn't keep responding to it. He responded like initially, but not through the whole thing. That's why I was confused looking at his chat messages. You copy pasted and I copy pasted and. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the funny thing with offline chats is that, like, some of it sticks around, but a lot of it you never see. Not that I really think there was ever much for offline chats here, but I remember years ago, there were a couple times that Faraz, like, would come back to screenshots of, like, entire offline conversations. Some very chatty offline chats. I believe it, because, like, you just have some streams that there are so many people like either at the ready for the stream, you know, especially if you have a streamer who might stream a little bit inconsistently on starting time, especially consistent on starting time if you have big streamers and stuff. I'd say that's a pretty cool place to be in. Kind of from like 1 to 3,000 or 30k. That's some dedication, man. But I'll also say, like, if you're at that point, chat doesn't need you. And what I mean by that, and you probably understand what I'm saying, but yeah, you're at the point where what the streamer does on the stream or says, like, they're obviously gonna read the chat to some extent, but those are like those chats where the chat room is pretty self-sufficient in memeing together and conversing. Dude, my swing is so bad right now. I just went outside before this real quick. I was trying to, we got a like a car seat protector to put on. Because my son is rear facing, but he's longer, so his feet are like up against the seat and stuff, and he pushes and, you know, with his shoes and everything. So we got this like car seat protector for like the actual car seat, not, you know, the kid's car seat. Only so many ways you could say car seat and describe something. I was like, oh, I'll go and put that on real quick beforehand, but, you know, still a little bit warm out and doing a bunch of stuff, so I think my hands have warmed up a bit and now I'm fast. Still finding some tempos, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I don't have people that are either at, you know, waiting for me to go live or like are in right as I go live. But I definitely have a very lurk heavy channel, which is fine. Like, everybody's gonna have different types of channels, and, you know, lurkers are the backbone of stream. Can you imagine if you were like, I'm not even gonna, these days I wouldn't necessarily even say that 100 viewer stream is a big stream, but can you imagine having a 100 viewer stream and like all 100 people talking? You know how insane that would be? It reminded me of like, I remember in college when it was sorority recruitment. You would walk past a building, so there was one set of dorms that was like mostly sororities, right? They had a couple that were not, but it was like a strip of a few of them, and like each floor would be a different sorority. When they were doing recruiting and you'd have all the like freshmen, I guess you could join if you weren't a freshman, but mostly like the freshmen rushing, and they're all like interviewing the different ones, and it's just this chirping. It was not quite like cicadas, but that's probably the best analogy if you're familiar with the sound of cicadas in a tree or a group of trees. Yeah, that was basically what it was like, and that's essentially what the feeling would be if you had 100 people trying to chat at the same time. Now, obviously, that scales up. You have streams with thousands of people, and you already have hundreds of chatters. Just now ramp it all the way up to thousands. Cicadas screaming all the time. We were just sitting out back the other night over the weekend, and oh, that's fun. Very high, very firm, 7.2. Cool. We were sitting out back the other night, and we have a tree in our backyard. So we have like a second floor deck with a staircase, and like right next to it is a tree, and the cicadas were definitely out. The cicadas were definitely out, man, because we're sitting there and it was so loud. It was so loud. Columbus Championship. I don't know if we're gonna get anything high, firm, moderate, fast. We're definitely not gonna get the like very highs, very firms. I guess it might be that like we play the fast greens again and use that as our 7.2 practice. Because that's gonna be better than playing on low 6.9. Yeah, we'll play kinetic round one here. It's funny, people getting so ticked off about this guy cheating. Which, like, I get, but at the same time, The guy doesn't actually participate in TGC, so it's not like his scores are being pulled. He's literally just cheating in the game, and that's it. The game doesn't even have, like, the societies that we play in don't even have, like, we don't play for an in-game currency or anything. It's a free entry, just a guy at the top of the leaderboard. He's probably getting exactly what he wants, which is everybody talking about him. But, like, so many people getting so up in arms about it. It's like, yeah, the guy has something that he hits 110 drives all the time, and he chips in on the green. But, like, you're not competing against him, so doesn't really matter. I got 103. Is that gonna be enough to clear the bunker? It is directly alongside it. Just built different. Yeah, like, it's every message board, the Discord, is like, who is this guy? People getting so pissed, it's like, what do you want the website to do? They're not pulling his scores. He's not registered. Not low enough. And by low enough I meant left, because it's definitely low. But it's just funny. And like I said something about it, and I think one of the schedulers like reacted to it, and that was it. Like nobody else responded. Everybody's just like, who is this guy? Like, literally doesn't matter. If he joins the tours, they'll immediately ban him. Like, it's not even a question. So this comes out short. Gap wedge, pitch, full backspin. Yeah, just full backspin. I don't think I need to do anything else to it. That's so fast. Alright, my tempo's in a rough place, but let's see if we can dial it in. So we've got about 10 here. It's not gonna play a full 10. This would play about 114. You can maybe get it about 120, which is just not gonna be where we want it to be. Alright, I'm gonna try and do this little D-loft job here and see if that gets it. I'd say that does indeed get it. Honestly, a little bit disappointed by the slow, because that could have been even closer. Wow, imagine that hitting a hole instead of a push. And then this works because we can hit it on the flop. Alright, 101 fast seems to be the miss on those short. Seems to be the miss on those shorter shots like pitches and flops. We'll just get this down here, and then again, we'll leave ourselves a shorter shot. I mean, everything right now is fairly pitch and putt. I mean, not entirely, but like a good chunk of it. And like here, we should be able to take a pitching wedge pitch, bounce it, and run it to the hole. Because it's up that hill. So the hill kind of takes a good bit out of it. Alright, so far, pretty easy out the front. Check out your analytics. Wow, YouTube. Thanks. They want me to review and be like, hey man, your sub increase and your watch time are down. You should probably fix that. Huh. You don't say. I should fix that? Got the 104, playing the little draw. Because we're gonna curl it into here, and then we're gonna kick it forward into the right. Watch it roll on down to the hole. Beautiful. Just use the course as it is designed. Just use the course as it is designed. Spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Gonna have to lay this one up. Oh, I pulled that one. Okay, can't get too lax. We've had a couple of pulls, which is very much so on the unusual side for us. Alright, I'm gonna give this some backspin, because I need it to stop a little bit. First bad input in a few holes. Yeah, it just seems very easy for us to hit that sort of shot right now. Alright, should be a good one to hit pretty straight. Almost not. Almost not straight. How do we cut this through? Just a little bit of loft on it. I'm actually hitting a lot of these on the straighter side. Like, that was definitely the shot. There we go. It's tough because it like starts just a touch to the right at your feet, but everything after that is good to go. Driver punch uphill and into wind, or you take the 3-wood also uphill and into wind. You would think that the driver punch would be the play, but it doesn't like run through all that much. But if I try and take a partial driver, I'm gonna try and like overpower this driver punch. Cause like, look how fast that checks up. Like, it just, driver punch is like the weirdest shot to me. It doesn't roll out like at all how I would personally expect it to, which obviously what I think doesn't matter. That was very pushy. Apparently that was exactly what we needed. Alright, 9 under going out. We're honestly kind of flirting too much with the straight line. Okay, awkward spot here because uphill with wind at the back, probably carrying longs, so we'll take a few yards off of it. I liked the way that that stroke felt. Just felt like it was a perfect right off the rip. Nice and smooth. Easy does it. .146. I guess the funky thing here is now you're talking 10-mile-an-hour crosswind. I think you're short. But this is also very much so like you put backspin on it and you hit it just right, and all of a sudden oh man, the slow. Gaar! Get that Gaar! Ah, that's still. Alright, first par in a minute. First par in a minute, that's fine. Yeah, if we're gonna par on the 2nd and the 11th, then that's not too bad of a place to be. 11. I think this 7-iron is gonna land just shy of pin high. Make sure we take just a touch more off of it so that it doesn't go running too far. Give ourselves an uphiller. There you go, senor. bot is bringing it back around. Which, ironically enough, is also due to the fact that it has a X number of chat messages in a time frame before it'll trigger again. So thanks for talking enough to trigger the bot message. Although the funny thing is, you posting it doesn't. I have it set so that the bot doesn't show up on the chat log on the screen, just to not like bloat it. Okay, I thought the fast was gonna be bad. The fast is gonna be real nice. The fast is gonna be real nice. Yeah, cause the bots are basically set up that when you have these timers, I don't think I set anything with it. I think it's like behind the scenes, but basically the timers behind the scenes have like a natural cooldown and chat message trigger so that it doesn't just spam it every however many minutes. It like makes sure that there's chat activity before it shows it, which is honestly really smart of it. Because can you imagine going into somebody's stream who doesn't have, like, in their chat log, like, as you enter in, you know, nobody's talking, but it's just the bot repeating comments over and over and over again? Immediately would not be a great look. Sounds like a good time. Alright, you got a putt with a heavy amount of break. I hit it firm. Oh wow, that went way firm. I actually think that the read was pretty good. It just got quite a ways away from us. Alright, we're gonna try something here, and we're gonna go for the big bomb. Well, you know, when you go for the big bomb, it definitely helps to actually swing. Oh, it did cut back. Get a kick left. Ah, not bad. Really not that bad. That's not that bad either. That's literal inches off the landing zone. Come on. Nice little 6-iron to get this going. Alright, a little bit over-aimed. Perfect distance control. Kind of the name of the game for me. Kind of the name of the game for me. Painting, at least the past week or so, painting a lot better of a picture on some of these putts. Now, I know it's not every putt, but gotta start somewhere. I did the same thing again. I hit the big slow trying to just be like, I guess cautious on that. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I guess I'm not really thinking is the main problem. Now, with that much loft and spin, you actually can stop it. What a shot. Really feel like I have no business birdieing that after that tee shot. Alright. We're just gonna make sure we don't hit the mega slow on our drives. I think that's a pretty reasonable goal. 153. This is long, but this I don't think has enough to get on the green, so you'll take some off, and then take a bit more off and give it a good amount of spin. Ah, baby fast. And off the green. Wow, it holds. Leave yourself an uphill putt, double breaker, definitely more left to right at the start. Alright. Solid warm-up. 9 out, 8 coming back in. So let's see what we can do in round 2 of Plat. We've got 11 under coming off of round 1. Now, despite the conditions, it actually looks like round 2 scores have been pretty low by comparison. So I don't know, maybe we've got better hole locations. Maybe the very high winds are friendly on a lot of holes. Yeah, who knows? But I've seen some pretty crazy scores out here in round 2. Very high, very firms, and a little bit slower than fast. So hopefully we can read the greens the same way that we were just reading the fast greens there. Because if we can get these putts to drop and, you know, make some good shots here, we'll have a good time. Okay, so this makes sense. All of a sudden, you've got some drivable stuff here. So we're just gonna take driver to start. Okay, I thought that was gonna land short, and I got real scared. Okay. This is essentially what we're looking for. And what's funny enough, this is technically fairway and regulation. And now we're gonna chip this out Little bit to the right, kick right, roll through. Landed it too short. Dang. Didn't come out quite the distance I needed it to. But a birdie is a birdie. Alright, whole location here. I kind of want to say is friendlier. Land it back 146. You got to climb 10 yards to get to the flag. I'm not going to go up here. Very firm. And then you are just starting out to the right and watching this come back left. Okay. I knew we were trying to squeeze a little bit out of it, hoping a little bit more from that bounce, but I guess it was more uphill to the hole. So we've got an uphiller. It's just a matter of how much is this going to break here. Alright, we'll take the par. Kind of unfortunate to not quite get that. I don't know how much of a misread that is because of playing 155s before this or what, but a little bit short. Come on, wind, bring it back. Let me get away with that fast. We are just barely in the light rough, so we actually survived this, which means now that this can carry out 90% being somewhere below 220s, mid 220s. This is gonna be quite interesting. Oh, I hit it straight fast. Yikes. But look at the distance it got out of there. That just ended up carrying for days. Holy cow. Okay, well if you hit a flop shot to like 30 yards, maybe even shorter than that, you gotta climb 7, which you're actually getting down too low now. Now 80% here is up around pin high, but I think if you put full backspin and mostly loft, you should still out of this be able to get it to stop. Not too bad. Hangs a little bit too far out to the left. So now we've got heavy braking. Say somewhere like here dives into the hole. Alright, 0 for 2 on putts, and we miss on both sides. So that definitely doesn't help us in terms of just making a general adjustment to the aim. But like, as we can see, even with these sorts of wins, the scoring potential is definitely there. This is probably too much. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I tried to make the adjustment to take a little bit off of it, and that ends up being pretty good. So let's get the eagle and change the trajectory of this round a little bit. Yo, what's going on, Ben? Welcome back, welcome back. No freaking way, man. So we overaimed the first one, and then those last two we just burned low side. I really, like, I was feeling pretty good about the read. We're just coming up in the wrong spot. 334. 307, 303. Are we gonna get all 20-something yards out of this? No, we are not. Wow, what a bounce! That is exactly what I was trying to do. That's an eagle putt I can make. All right. Apparently that's how you play that shot. I thought when it landed short and got the sand splash, I was like, ah, dang, like, just played it a little bit too short, you know? I was not expecting that much bounce through. Yeah, and then that thing skirts. Yeah, I thought at least it was gonna stop. I was like, oh, it's gonna make it to like the light rough or like a chip. But it just kept skipping through. Like, it just kept going. And I know it's very firm, and so that probably has a lot to do with it, but yeah, definitely was not like at all mentally prepared for that. I thought for certain that I slowed that. And I think it was probably because of how much of a push we got. Because, like, we are well out to the right, but the input just didn't feel good. Alright, this is one of those baby drifters. It's 2 inches down. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with it. I think the aggression should help us with the putt line. Okay, so I think that's what it is. I think we're probably just... The read that we're making needs a little bit more pace, so we probably just need to add more break to most of the putts. 254, the wind cutting in. I mean, it's like an 18-mile-an-hour wind, so... 254, 236. It's gonna be more than that. I don't think you have a shot at this. Like, if I try and land it here, that's such a tight window. If I try and play more club, I'm definitely long. I think you just play it out here and, like, hope that you can get it back over, but more than likely you're gonna be left side. Oh, the poor Bert! Yeah, look at that. We even hit it 102, and we're still that short. But if I go up a club that's 18 yards more club than I have there, and that's going to put us well off the mark. Okay, so uphill, left to righter. That's gonna take us out to the right. We're gonna slow and turn back. Alright, I'm gonna say something like here. Goes right, and then as it slows down here, it turns back left. Took a little bit more pace through. I think the way that I'm reading that in my head, it's dying a lot more at the hole. So just gotta carry those long putts a little bit further when I'm trying to figure it out. Alright, we'll hit this 3-wood. Give it the backspin, because backspin on the 3-wood with this tailwind should get us down a good ways. Bunker's kind of scary looking, but can still go after it. Funny enough, I think this could be 3-wood 3-wood, or maybe it's gonna be 3-wood hybrid. Kind of have to get a gauge and see here. Because you got 258, but it's uphill with losing on the lie. $255. Let's call it 250. And then back out to like 265 and very firm. 240. 235. If you landed it somewhere here. Just try and get all of this hybrid. Ah, you idiot. Trying to get all of it, and maybe we'll get lucky here with the way that this is shaped. Ah, now that kicked up to the side. Trying to, it's the classic trying to hit it further and then swinging harder. Dogs, thank you for the follow. I gotta hit this a little bit partial. Down the hill and to the left. Yeah, hit it a little bit far. Just like exactly, you're trying to hit it further, but it's like you swing longer and then you still swing harder. It's like, well, that's great. Because you definitely want to be on the green back here trying to make this putt up the hill for eagle rather than trying to make it for birdie. But we do make it for birdie. We do make it for birdie. There's a lot of wind here, so I think you play like a baby fade and go to the right. And by go to the right, I mean go left so you can play the shot to the right. $175 to get back here, 20-mile-an-hour wind in your face. So you're playing at least 30. 5-iron. Watch it just fall out of the sky. 5-iron just dies. Very high winds are definitely an interesting thing. I almost thought I misaimed it there with the way it was traveling. So we end up at 7 under after the 1 through 3. Those first couple of holes have been very tough for us. Especially that second hole. Alright, that is a beautiful cut shot to find this fairway. Exactly what you need to see out of it. Now we gotta get to 150. Looks like we've got a little bit of a pocket here. So it's gonna carry 141 up the hill. Let's call it 140. I mean, you've got about 17. Can see this going long, and you've got the very firm. So then the question becomes, okay, take it down to a gap wedge, upper 120s into the 130s. Like, does this gap wedge skip and then roll, or do you try and get the pitching wedge to land a little bit softer? I'm thinking this. But I'm a little bit scared that with it being this uphill, that we're just not going to get the wind to play quite as much. So I got to full backspin this and maybe just a touch aloft. Fast. And out the green. So we'll have a chip coming back. Yeah, just hit it a touch fast, and touch fast with the wind is definitely not where you want to be. Below the feet, already pushing that right, bouncing right. Landed it too short, that's the right. So again with the chips, I mean that's 2 chips. This one, get it a little bit closer, but somehow, even on the very firm, very fast, that checks too much. Alright, hit the big drive here. I don't see how this gets all the way down into the sand. Like, it'll get good roll, but there's enough friction out here to just make for a very short shot. Yeah, I would not be surprised if we saw some albatrosses on this hole. 110 yards in, essentially. $18-mile-an-hour tailwind, though. Alright, put another eagle on the card. It's so tough because you're like you're really hoping that you're getting the tailwind numbers right, and you know, I'm playing pretty full loft, not all the way, but you know, you've got that tailing wind, so you know it's gonna. You're hoping that that very firm with that is gonna counteract, and it's not gonna just rip back off the green. Like, I think it's the case with every shot, realistically speaking. but you're making all these pre-shot assumptions, and you're just hoping that you've gotten them all correct. I hit it fast. Okay, so yardage was good. Wow, I'm surprised that holds. Yardage was definitely good. Hit the fast, took us a little long and left. We're to the right and online. Oh. That's golf. Look at the way that that thing breaks as it gets to the hole. So you started on this line. It kind of comes in and turns, and then as it's going, oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one, because if we start it too far to the right, it's not gonna have time. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, is that it was gonna take too much out of the early break. But I didn't see I think I gave too much credence to the early break in that putt. 379, is it worth trying to go down here? It might actually be, because this bunker here is still like a flop shot. Right? And so, yeah, I think if you aim it down this way, maybe a little bit too much backspin carry. Yeah, but if we're gonna be just off the, I was gonna say just off the green from here, that's not too bad. We do roll down quite a bit, but now it's a flop kind of coming the other way, so ultimately not too bad, I don't think. Alright, that's a nice little flop shot from there. I did get a little bit concerned. I put just a touch of D-loft on it because I wanted to take just a little bit of that uphill out, but I was concerned about how much roll through it was going to still get. Fortunately, though, didn't really get too much roll through. Stopped pretty nicely. Pardon me. 125, but you've got 15 and an uphill. We're gonna be going all the way up to a gap wedge and trying to sit this. I guess you kind of can. 135, 15 mile an hour wind on very highs is playing at least the 15. So you're playing, I might even play like a touch of D-loft on this. Whoa, hello wind. Completely changing on me. It's not even like rotating, it's snapping. Spin back. Greens aren't fast enough. Greens aren't fast enough. Just dribbles back. I guess I could have hit it stock. Alright, a little left to right, and then as we get towards the hole, it's a little right to left, but it's definitely more left to right early. Get in there. Yeah, this is fine. Just get out in the fairway. That's all we really need it to be. Okay, now this shot becomes a little bit more interesting. 182, and then you've got 19 miles an hour coming in off a diagonal. It's not going to play a full 19, but you are going to get a good chunk of it, I think. 192. Even if it plays just 10, that's 4 yards short on the 6 iron. Very firm. I think it's going to play a little bit more. Kick down to the left. Dang. Played it a bit too much off the bank. Played it a bit too much off the bank. I was trying to hit that a little bit straighter. Didn't aim it enough, and with the way that wind is going, it was curling quite substantially. So this only really breaks right to left if you go quite a bit outside. Although this breaks right to left towards the hole, so you didn't have to play the whole thing accordingly. I'm gonna play it straight. So I think that the break at the start, there's enough of the way that it's like subtly breaking. I know there's break at the end, and then if it breaks just a little bit more in the mid part. Alright, that's gonna be another fairway in regulation. Things we love to see. Now 86 yards. Very firm. We're gonna go just a little bit long here. We are gonna go just a little bit long here. Touch off and get the spin in a good spot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fairway in regulation, green in regulation. Alright, it is, this is technically in the drivable range. The question is, do you? I think with the wind playing that way, you do. Because if you get the hop and skip and good things happen, great, but you're in splash territory, and so I think there's definitely always something to be said about that. Okay. Came out a little bit more on the low end. Uphill probably plays a little bit more. But 10 feet away, we give ourselves a chance to make another putt. Now it's starting left to right. Almost a little too firm. Almost a little too firm, but we're good. Alright, one more. The par 3 to end it. Now, we're not going to belabor the point of not enjoying par 3s to end golf rounds, but 198 would be the play here. You have a lot of wind, though, right? Somewhere in the 18 to 19 mile an hour ballpark. You're gonna play a good chunk of it. I think 7-iron comes up short. I think 6-iron is gonna be the place. I'm gonna go stock 6. Was the play I just under-aimed? Alright. We have not been playing these chip shots the greatest. But that doesn't mean we don't have a little bit of a chance at redemption here. Short again. I don't know what it is, but I cannot seem to get that chip distance right. We were short, closer, and then short again. But you know what? We're in there at 14 under. That little 20 under there up at the top, that's what I was saying about seeing some pretty low scoring. You know, we've got some 17s and 60s, but 14, very, very solid. You know, so we go out there in 11 under in the first round. Get the job done, 14 under in the second, and we are in T10 on PlayStation, 1 stroke off of T7, so playing pretty well, considering we don't have anything on the line here this week, but that's good, right? We have nothing on the line. If we're able to put up numbers like this, then that's a really good sign, because I think the biggest thing is, like, have we been able to make putts? Yes, we have. Now, still missing medium putts, but that's just, like, part of our charm, you know, at this point. First round didn't go as well with the long putts, but this round did, and, you know, when you take the average of that, 43%, if I can have rounds like that and be at a 43% for the tournament instead of my normal, you know, 33% or less, then that's ultimately a win. That is ultimately a win. So, we make the cut. It's kind of a funky thing that the tournament happens in a way that, like, I can make the cut and, like, help push the cut line lower. You know? Even though I'm already in for next week, but I guess, like, it makes sense. It's still another tournament, and, like, if you had it just with the people outside of the top 50 money list, then, like, you obviously take away a little bit of the playoffs and, like, float things. And obviously, people playing in this, there are implications for further on in, like, the real life side of things. So the cut line... Is that how it works in real life too? Yeah, so I think it's kind of in a way where, like, you get FedEx Cup points through the year, right? But the last tournaments, I think, are weighted a little bit stronger in terms of the points. So you're really trying to, like, win and get in those, because at the end of the season, you know, they have auto entries into the final, I think. And then it's based on the FedEx Cup points instead of like how we do it with money list. I think it's just like top 30 money list make it to the last one. Like I think it's the top FedEx points make it each time. Has nothing to do if you make the cut the week before. I think that's just how we do it. But then at the end, obviously, I think it's like the top. You know, they disperse it where it's like the first place guy gets 10 stroke under par to start. I forget how they divvy it out, if it's like solo second or like second and third get 9, you know, 4th, 5th, 6th get 8, all the way down to like the last group of guys at even par. Scotty to be pushing the cutler. Yeah. Like they're, however Scotty finishes, like he would get FedEx points for that. But if somebody won, you know, it's a bigger FedEx Cup point thing, which I think would give them enough points pretty much to just throw them straight into the next round. I think is roughly how that stuff all works. You know, we don't track FedEx Cup points and do all of those sorts of things, so definitely a bit different. The way that this works, it works for us. But it is kind of a funky thing because of the cut line being in play, right? It's top 65 plus ties. There are so many of us, well, like, there are technically 50 people that could be playing this week. Not that all of them are going to play, but there are upwards of 50 people that have a chance to push the cut line. And essentially, me playing only benefits me because it potentially just helps to slim the field down a few players more. You know? Like, if I can be the guy to push the cut line, so to speak, that's less people I have to compete against next week to make it to the final week, right? There's less dark horses to take the spot from me, like in a reverse fashion. So, you know, we get to 25. We're sitting at T16 here. Very nice in the second round. Yeah, we've got top 62 here. I think 18, because of that, is automatically out. I thought that round was pretty easy. I think Hemo, Trent, and Jeff should all be able to make it. It's so hard to guess, though, on like a final cut line here, because a lot of the players at the top end here probably have no need to play this week unless they want to, right? I mean, some of these guys might, but there's no real need for the first group of players to play. Once you start getting down into this range and beyond, this is where people should be outside of the money list and are going to be in the like need to play. And obviously the further down the list you go, the more variability in scoring. So I think 19 at a minimum. But I mean, to get 11 more people, I guess technically 12 people at 20 or lower, I think 19 might hold. Just given the number of people that have played thus far and the circumstances, 19 might hold, 20 is definitely safe in my books. So like Hemo would need 9 and Trent and Jeff would need 8, and I think that's pretty easily doable. Just for everybody who always loves to see my default background. I know you guys are big fans of the default background there. Alright, it is rivalry game time. Penn State Dynasty. Year numero dos. We've got the worst bit of this. We have to go on the road. I'm not looking forward to this at all, by the way. We have to go on the road to Ohio State, play in the horseshoe here. All right, conflicting sounds. Actually, I think it's just on that intro screen that we have it, so music will continue to run for just a little bit here. We'll do a warm-up drill or so, and then we'll hop into it, because I think I've got the scouting. So maybe we'll do a little bit extra on the practice. We'll do some DB practice, because we're playing linebacker, and that needs some work. Oh, you know what? Well, let's do a DB battle, and then we'll do a red zone defense. Why is this? Actually, this is probably good practice. This isn't what I thought it was, but this is gonna be good practice for us as playing DB. Oh, he faked me. Faked me real good. What? This is precise. If anybody was wondering why we give up what we give up, this is why. Because apparently also depth perception. I can't replay it, but I wanna understand. Do I have hands? Okay. Defense. Defensive pursuit. Defensive coverage. Defense not defense engaged. I guess it's ball in air is technically, even though it says offense. Do I need to be swatting more? I'm trying to go for the pick. But like every time I press the button, my guy doesn't try and make a play on it. Am I just, do I have to be way closer? Does the concept of interacting with the ball just not exist? There we go. I don't... We got it on the last two, but... Look at that coverage. Coverage sack. Alright, I'm trying again, though, because none of that made any sense to me. Like, why is it so often that nothing... I understand so little. Because, like, that's what the DBs do to me all the time. That's what the DBs do to me all the time. Especially the linebackers. Oh, he got me on the hitch. You just have to be, like, really, really close. You have to be really close to the ball. Yeah, get on the ground. Whoop. Apparently every time I engage and throw them to the ground, they always seem to get up and make the play. Yeah, I gotta learn a little bit better what the tells are. Why is there... I didn't think there was actually any menu music. Okay. He's curling left. They're throwing back behind him to the right. Okay, I mean, getting a little bit better understanding of it. Give me that. Give me that. I didn't look at the timer and my brain went coverage sack. Got it. Let me go back to the main menu and check the settings here, because there's music going on that screen and don't feel like there should be. I guess that's coming from the stadium speakers. Okay. It's fine. You can barely hear it. It's just like the in-between. So let's try Red Zone. And then we'll play our Ohio State game and cry a little bit, probably. Alright, play man coverage. Prevent your receiver from catching the ball or scoring a touchdown. This is like the last drill, but just shorter. Okay, incompletions are good. Woo, give me that. Give me that ball. Ah, see, but that's like the hard part. You don't have to get beat by much. Oh. Okay, see, this drill actually matters like the rest of the play. Touchdown saving tackles. Okay, at least those are valued. Woo! Give me the ball! Give me the ball, coach. Okay, it's a little bit tough if you get out ahead. Okay, but getting a little bit better. It's just like, I don't ever play... I mean, I guess that's good to know, man defense there. Let's go coverage skeleton. Played Nebraska yet? I don't think we played Nebraska last season. I think we do play Nebraska this season. I think we do play Nebraska on this season. See, like, that's where I gotta get better. I need to break down and not try and hit the big stick. Like, that's one thing that I get caught on a little bit. Alright, we like coverage sacks. We like defense when it's going well. Kind of the right read, but not great. Okay, yeah, catch prevented. We'll take it, get them confused. Give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that. I mean, it's always tough when they go to receivers that you're not... Oh, what if I dove and caught it? But it's always tough when they throw it to guys that you're not covering. It's also tough when you just whiff. It's tough because I feel like you need to sprint into some of these things. You know, I feel like you need to sprint into some... But it's so hard to make a tackle when you're sprinting. Yeah, I gotta just stay underneath there. Okay. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna try and play middle linebacker against Ohio State. how poorly, I'm not even gonna say middle linebacker, because we can play left outside linebacker or right outside linebacker. We're just gonna try and play linebacker against Ohio State. We lost twice. No, we lost once to Ohio State, twice to Michigan last season. And that was due to being down by like a score. Although the second Michigan game was closer, but I think we lost both by like a touchdown or so. Oh, nice. Taiwan Walker came back and immediately lost. Cool. Let's turn this music off.
And a game like this is what makes,
I mean, it sucks when the Phillies offense doesn't show up, but Walker getting the L is not really a surprise. He's been really not good for a while now. Oh, is it a rainy game here in Ohio? Marching bands? Wrong one. You gotta cheer for the blue band. Freaking Ohio in there. Oh, dot the I. Sorry, I'm a little bit biased. All right.
Buckeyes will kick this deep
All right.
to start us off.
Wet game on the road.
So no return here. He takes in the
It's gonna be tough.
So Penn State's offense comes on the field first today.
8-year win streak dating back to the 2016 game that I was at.
Chris, we had a chance to visit both.
All right, we're gonna try and go quick pass here.
The clock's ticking down.
Try and get easy completion.
Now they get their chance.
Because they're probably expecting the run.
Come out throwing. It's an out route. The catch made.
Okay, I have to take a little bit off of that bullet pass.
First down marker.
I have to take a little bit off of that bullet pass.
He is fired up and ready to make a difference today. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
All right, 3rd and 1.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
See if we can get this direct snap and just...
To keep this opening drive going. Direct snap to the back.
Okay.
Bring him down at the 44.
Okay.
Solid game, getting close.
That was importante. We're going to keep it.
Get them to 3rd down. They load up the line.
We're going to keep it quick.
Not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Defense is coming after him.
It's so hard when you don't know what the buttons are because you're on the road.
Just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform.
Man. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough.
Great defensive linemen.
Try and go with the draw.
Showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
They'll stop him behind the
Well, when they get off their block.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play.
All right, I feel like they're gonna come after us.
Aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield.
We're gonna go wide receiver screen.
The defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that pass is called in over the middle.
7-yard gain.
Picks up about 8 yards.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very tough one.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away.
I mean, beautiful. Ah, yes! Rough my kicker. Piece of crap. Sorry. I got a little bit passionate. Give me the first down.
So we'll check out this call. Personal foul. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance.
Alrighty.
Special teams roughing penalty.
Try and take a stretch play.
After the handoff.
Oh yeah, get trucked, son. Get trucked.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
What a nice job.
And then I think we go back inside. Yeah, we've got a gap in the defense here, potentially.
As well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter.
Their linebacker was able to
more recently, and of course Saquon
get a good read there.
Goes on and on. of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Offense getting set. It's
All right, I can actually see my reads here.
to throw. It's Aller. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Get out of bounds.
Defense shoves
right.
him out of bounds. Not
Everybody's going the other way.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
I think sticks are too short. I don't know, maybe we could go with that, maybe we can go with that wide receiver screen again.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Oh, it's gonna be a pick six! Oh, you had to jump on it.
Lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's gonna bring up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first point.
Knocks that one right through. Yeah. We'll act like that was cleaner than it actually was.
Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team.
That was about as perfect of a kick as we could have possibly gotten.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 26.
All right.
That's where the drive will start.
They gave us a little bit of breathing room there. They gave us a penalty. We converted it into a field goal. Now we've got to figure out how we can potentially stop them. Now I think we're gonna get a lot of run.
Yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football.
But they could also do some passing.
The ball back to their own offense that really separate these two.
All right, 2nd and 8. That's good.
Stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle.
I really don't see the difference between cover 4 palms and quarters. Like they look very much so the same.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Makes a quick catch.
Good coverage. Good coverage.
For a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense
That's
makes
not
the reception?
that's not what I'm looking for.
Space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here,
Yes!
Really
3 and out!
by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception.
There we go.
Right there,
I forget what the button is to
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field.
I forget what the button is to make it so that they
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of
yeah, that you guess that it's a pass play or whatever.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. And a settle for 3 last time.
Bring in pressure over the middle.
20-yard line.
All right, I guess we have to run it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball out across
All right,
the
guys
30.
got their blocks
Good for a
done.
first down.
Just a great play by
But I was definitely considering trying to get like slants going. All
First down.
right, we're gonna go run left.
Aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap.
Oh, he
It's
gets a
Carpenter.
oh,
A gain of 2
breaks so many
yards.
tackles
Now
for
second
2
down.
yards.
Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best.
All right, we're gonna go play action sweep here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught on the outside.
Oh man, they're counting that as a catch. Okay.
Out of bounds after a solid gain, more than
Okay,
enough
we
to
like
pick up
that.
the first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight
Go
end
mid
knows that
draw.
they
They've
become a
got
big
pretty
part of the
spread
passing
if that
game
middle
because they
linebacker
should be an
drops
outlet.
into
Anytime you
coverage.
see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies
Could be
are
good
starting to
for
come
us.
after the quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly. This time to the tight end for the first down.
The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Allen. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, that's a big play by Allen because I definitely did not make the right read.
Get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it.
They sacked me.
Sack, the senior on this defense
Came through so quick. He came through so quick. I'm just trying to get the quick little pass to exit. He's already through the line.
Let's check out the stats now.
Oh, man. That drive was coming together. We were moving the ball. All right. 17-mile-an-hour head. Oh, no, this is going to flip, so now we're going to get a tailwind here.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away.
That is quite a bit shorter than I would have liked it to be. But I was like so concerned about the way that the wind was going. All right.
Quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down here for this offense. He hands it to the back.
Nice play. Nice play.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defense
we're gonna take the mid-read.
Lineman freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll stop him behind.
Okay, we like this.
That's a great play.
We like this quite a bit.
Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second
Come on,
and third
folks.
level players to roam free.
What's going on, Grim Reaper? We are on varsity.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
All right, that's another 3 and out. That is a heck of a way to start this game. So yeah, I haven't played a Madden game since like 2012 or something like that. And I have never played a college football game before, so starting on the easier difficulty, and then once we start kind of beating the good teams pretty easily / consistently.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Oh, we dropped it. Once we start beating them pretty consistently, I think then we'll move on to All-American and get our butts kicked again.
Dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
We've gone. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go draw again. We went with the screen the last couple of times. I feel like that's just the obvious play.
But still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Shed the block, but it's also hard to get behind that guy. It was pretty crowded the other way.
Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time.
I tried to set the edge, and he went the other way.
Down, but a good effort to make.
All right, we're going to need to do some work here.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together.
This might get me bit, but I'm going to try something here.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
I'm going to try a blitz.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running
That
back.
worked. Okay.
Makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
I think that works because you're kind of expecting them to run, so you're leaning into that a little bit.
Push to get any yards at all.
It's a quarterback keeper.
Oh no.
Fighting off the defender. That one moves the ball across the 40.
All right, that's their biggest play of the game for sure.
It came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to.
Hold on, we've had a couple of 3 and outs thus far. Let's see if we can keep it that way.
Back to pass. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Just gives up on the play. Throws.
There you go, boys.
Now it's 4th down.
There you go. All right, if we can keep moving the ball and maybe find a score, we got to take advantage of the fact that we're...
On the return, it's
Oh, man, they're quick. They're quick. We got to take advantage of the fact that we're keeping the ball so much compared to them.
Back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now
all right, let's try a medium pass here. Maybe we'll play for some curls.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled.
We like to see that.
Just good enough for the first down.
We like to see that.
By this offense against zone
I'm gonna go high-low dig.
Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it.
Cross can split him. Saunders can come in.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit.
Play just took a little bit too long to develop.
Defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
All right, we could get cross under.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made by the
all right, 6 yards, we'll take it. The option that we wanted just wasn't quite there.
The ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have
there it is. Comeback post. It's gonna be tough because this is one-on-one on the outside with their top guy, and it's a bit deep.
Short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision?
Oh, that's a pick, you idiot. That was bad. That was bad. What's going on, Justin?
Reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field.
Got the backspin on it. Come on. I guess just wet ball. You're not going to get the backspin is probably the reason for that.
The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out.
I mean, 3 and outs, but if we let him go down and score a touchdown, that's going to be not a good look.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs here.
All right, we give up 4, but good coverage.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead
definitely good coverage, I think.
And actually picks up
you got a manifestation complete.
Second down play coming up.
You got to figure out who you're
they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Who you're gonna manifest nest.
Short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Because you're saying you got UI Goku, right?
What an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up.
Like the AGL one, not Tech. Or did you summon for Tech? I don't know who you were on.
It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes a deep shot.
Yes!
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh! Didn't see that guy coming.
Solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here.
All right, come on. The defense is actually stepping up in this game, like,
the defense is reacting
so big time.
Where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful.
I don't think we have the numbers here, but
sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
oh, big stiff arm.
And a big game before
Huge for the beast, Gohan. Yeah, even without his EZA, then once you can finally do his EZA, he'll just get that much better for you.
By this Penn State offense, and great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. Looks left and finds his target.
All right, 2-minute warning.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
But we're moving. 2nd and 5. Maybe we go. I'm going to go with mid-draw here. Get him spread. Oh, this looks like a great play.
It's a draw to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris,
okay.
The consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is,
I don't really like.
It's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Let's go with inside zone.
First and goal, handoff.
Okay, I mean, it was just a tough call there.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how
And
to
spit the
line up.
tight end
It's
out.
not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tight end
That's
makes
tough.
the grab.
That's tough.
They've got him down behind the line.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go.
Yeah, wiggly lines again. We're just so jammed to the side.
Here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown. But it's
What was that miscommunication?
It's an incompletion,
How is
but
it
it's
so
nice
far
job
off
by
the mark,
quarterback. I know it
man?
didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over.
How does he miss it? Oh my god, dude!
Chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this.
I'm not even aimed that far left. I hit everything perfect. How in the world are you gonna just turn it over to them like that? Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Offense back on the field.
he just
He
he just cracked under pressure.
Of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
All right, sack. We like that.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
See what we can do. I'm gonna play Rojas here and try and take out the more middle part of the. All right, they're getting after him. They are getting after him, and that is what we like to see.
It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Takes the toss and heads left. They
Yes.
tackle him behind the line.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna take the timeout. Give me 30 seconds. 30-second drill here.
About that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this.
They're gonna give us some sort of field position.
Send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here.
Don't you dare.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone.
All right, we're at the 50. We're at the 50. Far hash, 2 timeouts. Passing has not exactly been our strong suit here.
Halftime. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought
Hit him right at the top of the route. That was kind of terrifying.
21.
But he hitched back right there.
Talk strategy.
Found the ball. All right, we're gonna go flood drive.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another
Cross in the
1st and 10.
middle. We're gonna have Wallace underneath.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone.
I probably should have gotten up on the ball and spiked it. We called our timeout, which means I have to take shots now.
How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up
4
with that
yards.
completion for positive yards?
So the offense
I
looking to be
wanted to do
efficient
this
here.
play
Not
the
much
other
time
direction,
remaining
but it's
before the end
fine.
of the half. Back to pass. It's Aller. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Come on.
Penn State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal
Oh
line,
man,
just
this is
completely forgot about
probably the best game that I've played. I don't know if it's the rain helping me out,
catch of the game we see
or
right
if
now.
we're actually doing some things right for
Just before
once.
halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, they thought about coming out.
All right, so 12 seconds left until we go in for the half. We're gonna have to kick it back out to them anyway.
Line up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Marchuk.
What is happening?
Powers through.
All of the switches were going completely wrong. I like how they're calling a timeout. They're trying to do something here.
One or two more plays before
That's cute.
halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be brought down.
All right, pad the stat sheet a little bit, I guess.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime.
Okay. We've only converted 1 third down. That just goes to show you how we've been moving the ball. But only 155 yards of offense in 8 minutes and 52 seconds. So, like, it's been a churn. But I guess we've been converting a lot of the time on 2nd down. Or we also had that penalty on 3rd down that helped us out. Or 4th down. That was on 4th down because it was roughing the kicker. Alright, so we missed the field goal. Probably could have been a touchdown on that drive, but just played it pretty poorly. Alright.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
I'm gonna try this little bit of like sneaky coverage.
On the option, it's Brown. Only a small gain.
Where you take a guy in the middle linebacker there.
The guys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
All right, they're trying something different. They're gonna go hurry up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
All right, hurry up did not pay off.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
Come on, boys.
It's been a collective effort, and it's a big.
We need another big half.
This game.
No, it went over my head.
That's complete.
Oh, I read it too.
Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you.
I kind of gave up my zone and went with the guy.
Keep this drive alive right here.
All right, good stick. Unfortunately, they catch it, but good stick, good stick.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Way to cover.
Wrap up there by the junior.
Nice work, boys.
All week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down.
All right, we got Rojas over the middle here.
Conversion here, down multiple scores.
Drop into our zone, guy underneath, and force the incompletion. I think it's a combination of, like, guys are actually winning battles up front, but also this rain is making it,
5 times now.
you know, a little bit less guaranteed for...
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play.
For their guy.
And the
All right, we'll keep it straightforward.
This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
A little bit of a burst.
About the 23-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
We'll go stretch play the other way.
Makes it 2nd and medium.
It's going to be a tough ask. We do have a lead blocker.
They'll feed the back again.
Oh, their guy is so quick.
Breaking free at the 35.
Their guy is so quick.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this
It's funny because, like,
offense.
on the one hand, I want to...
Come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great block.
On the one hand, like, I really do want to,
Crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
like, chew the clock.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback.
I'm going to run a screen here.
Into that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
DUI Goku's event for his EZA. Didn't know it was gone.
Just taking what
Well, the EZA, I'm telling you, the EZA is going to be quite tough for you anyway. Like, just as a heads up, because it's an LR EZA. But you'll get keys and stuff
So the
too
ball at
to do
midfield,
those.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Oh!
They stop him after a 4-yard gain.
All right, we gotta pin them. We gotta play the pin game here. I'm gonna go.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away.
To the 22. It's not great. It's not great.
Out of play here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out.
Oh, we overshot him.
Over the middle. It's Tate.
Wow, they're gonna get their first.
First down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
They're gonna get their first down.
The defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They want me to go, man?
Field. It's Brown. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Okay, they went with the sneak up the middle.
Gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
I think I'm gonna run the same coverage here because I could see them.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Football comes out.
Ball's out, but it went out of bounds.
So they avoid the turnover.
Oh,
Still
man.
searching for their first touchdown of the game.
Oh, man.
Now it's 1st and 10.
All right, we gotta keep them out of the end zone. That's critical.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Oh, come on. I was closing so hard.
Gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I was closing so hard. Hey, good evening, Seb. How are you doing?
His guy eats up some yards.
All right, I'm on the running back.
Handoff from the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching.
I don't know if it's like now we're getting to the point where I'm calling the same.
The open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys.
Yeah, I overcommit on that guy.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid game.
I don't know if I'm like now into not overcommit, but like running the same defenses too frequently.
But on the move now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
I left that guy open to the left. All right.
Couldn't find anybody open.
700 gems to the next big event. Don't think there's anything worth summoning right now for a Beast Gohan team. Yeah, you could probably summon for Tech UI if anything, but it also probably wouldn't be a bad thing to hold on for a bit.
Coming to the line on 2nd.
Gather
This is
some
important.
stones.
They want to avoid
All right, we're on the
a 3rd
running
and
back.
long. Back to throw. It's Brown. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion.
All right, 3rd and 2. This is big.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking
This
for a
is
matchup.
big.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, I was going over to the... Oh, man, I was right in the passing lane. I was going over to the running back. Dang.
When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So,
all right, we still have the lead, but it is now a lot closer.
For a big day.
Tech UI SSB Vegeta, yeah. Whose banner is Vegeta on though?
This one away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt.
All right, their stadium pulse is down because we've been playing pretty well. I'm going to take it outside a bit. It's so hard to bounce the tackles, though.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now
All right, we're gonna go levels here.
Second down after that previous play.
Sucks when you don't know what your buttons are.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, it was behind him, but we got it.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big
That
arm.
was-
He put that on a rope.
That was tough. All right, we're gonna try and run around the outside. I don't know that this is gonna be the best.
On the run.
Oh, we got a
it's
block.
Allen.
We got a block. He's got speed.
He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable.
Tech UI would be a great pickup. Might go for that. Really need a good piccolo. The really good piccolo that you'll want to keep an eye out for is when the LR Tech piccolo comes back around.
I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to...
I hit it a little bit. Oh,
It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier brought down.
I'm a little bit too firm on some of these bullet passes.
Let's take a break. Take a quick look at
Stuff matters. You don't just pick the one with the most colors, Seb. Yeah, there's definitely some strategy to things. There's definitely some strategy to things.
Who's going to make
Imagine that.
plays to take home this W. Back at it to start the quarter.
All right, I'm gonna go high-low dig. I think you can get Wallace underneath, maybe.
Here comes a throw from the red zone.
All right, that's a catch.
Catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
That's a catch. That's a catch.
Way out of bounds.
The goat's slowly falling off. He's still pretty solid, and he'll get Justin through a lot of things.
And the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass. It's Eller.
Oh, I floated that too much. I needed to thread the needle on that one a little bit more.
Touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job.
All right, I wish I knew how to run more screen plays.
Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get
We'll just run like the
underneath that for a
classic.
play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Not a good screen. They were ready for it.
For a loss after the catch on 3rd down.
Okay.
Sets up a 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Dude, these field goals are so hard.
The kick, everything there.
These field goals from the hashes are no joke.
They come away with 3 points on the drive.
Most of the teams you've seen for that Beast Gohan use that Piccolo. Yeah, definitely still the best. It's just, unfortunately, the way that content is going, some things are just getting to be so tough that you, like, have to have these, like, OP new units to really have a chance. Not that you can't do it, like I say, not that you can't do it without, but
back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last
you're gonna have a
drive.
real
Right down for
tough
touchdown.
time.
Let's see if they can do it again. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made.
Get in there, Abdul.
Leaders of this defense.
Freaking get in there,
Nothing is more
man.
gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Backed up to the 10-yard
Power
line,
Creep Classic.
2nd and long.
Welcome to Dokkan.
You snap it. The quarterback looking to throw the ball.
But there's so much content that, like, you'll have plenty to do that you can do with that unit. It's just like the newest stuff. But, like, kind of parlay all of that, right? Do the older stuff to get the to get stones, to get newer units, and, you know, catch up on the power creep.
Drops back. Looking to throw
And you
for it.
kind of have the advantage then. Look at that, Abdul with back-to-back sacks. Then you have the advantage of not getting the crappier unit, like, because you haven't play for so like I jumped in.
The defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting
He roughed
the
him
pass and blew up the play.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Just decline it. Just decline it. Man, it just sucks when it's not your user-controlled character who roughs the kicker. I mean, they roughed me and we got a field goal out of it, so like...
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender.
Man.
Stress rallying to the football.
I know it's payback, but it sucks.
Make people miss.
You run the safe punt so you don't get those dumb penalties. I guess I'm gonna have to do that because I guess I'm gonna have to do that.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche.
Because that's annoying. It's really, really annoying. Also, because is there a way to, like, quick change what player you go to and not have to spam circle?
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gonna
and like have to guess how many times you're gonna have to spam circle to get through.
Collectively by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Brown.
Yes.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short.
Oh man.
You got to think in the fourth quarter. Fourth and short,
yeah, pre-play.
Got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Trying for a fourth down completion.
Yes! That's huge! That's huge! The defense coming in clutch in this game.
Really good coverage down.
Defense wins games, especially in a game where they don't really let you,
waiting a little bit too long.
You know,
by the time
play
he
defense.
To try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Truck him!
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point?
All right, we haven't run power this entire game. Single high safety, maybe. You know what'd be great is when the guard pulls and like power's been a struggle because when the guards don't get around,
nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football.
It's just not great.
Defense comes up with an answer for it.
Second down.
It's just not great.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
All right, we get 6 yards.
Closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards.
I didn't know if there was a way to, I guess is kind of what I'm getting at.
Between these two.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss.
Ah, man, the O-line just kind of letting me down a little bit. 2-minute drill. Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game.
Okay, we get him down to the 7.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up.
Minute 55. We've been playing solid defense. Minute 55, down to touchdown. Or up a touchdown. Up 6. It's not even a full score, and that's the scary part. Okay, they called the early timeout, so clock management maybe not the best.
Trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
We'll go to cover 3 instead of cover 4 because they're.
It's all game long, and here we are late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards.
I mean,
But
clock's
anytime you
winding.
can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you.
I don't think they're gonna run it just at this point.
It's Brown.
No! Oh, we stopped it, but like I'm looking at the ball. I should be able to pick that and just end the game.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page.
Oh!
You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run.
My man, you shoulda just picked it,
First down.
put the game away.
6-point game. The offense is out there.
Oh, this is terrifying.
On this 4th down. We'll give it to the running back.
Okay, I keyed. Hand up, I keyed pass. I keyed pass because in my head, they're in a pass-only situation.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Oh, nice.
And I think we can just kind of keep playing some.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and open
Playing
man
some
downfield.
coverage.
The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere.
And then just
the
keep
defensive
keying up
back
the
steps
pass.
in
Like,
front
I
of him and
don't.
knocks away. Nice job.
That should help us out.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
I don't like.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep
I don't like how the camera changed there. I'm trying to play defense and it's shifting.
but he couldn't hold
We're
on.
shifting levels.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
All right.
So the offense getting set.
Carter's
This
gonna
is
drop
not
back.
where you wanna be
We're gonna get a
against
blitz
this
on the
defense.
inside.
3rd and long. Dropping back. We're gonna throw
Yes!
first down.
Yes!
Ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Defense! Playing this game to the dub on the road. Calm.
It's
Oh.
a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Clock management button not working. Okay, that was weird.
And the Nittany Lions offense.
I can't believe it.
So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas.
All right, they're gonna call timeouts. We know how this works.
Trying to preserve as much clock as
They're probably gonna
possible
load
for
the
their
box,
offense.
so we'll go on the stretch play.
He's grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their
You know,
defense
you're
to
gonna
play
load
in
the
space.
box. I'm gonna go around the outside.
Sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a
Like some
running
trailer
game.
park
That's exactly
girls.
what we saw right there.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout.
59
here,
seconds.
trying to organize and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I'm not gonna pass. I might spread out, look like I'm gonna pass, but obviously we're gonna just run the draw play here.
Hand it off for a draw.
And that is not the
It's a
game.
good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just.
I mean, we're gonna go for it.
4th down now.
We're just gonna wait for the clock to wind down. Strong power? When has that worked for me?
The Nittany Lions will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
All right, let's just let the clock wind. We're gonna get the slamma jamma here.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down.
Maybe not, but that's the game.
The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offense.
I can't believe we did it. All right, we went on the road and we played defense. We went on the road and we played defense and we won against Ohio State. Number 2 in the nation against number 3. We take home the dub. That's gonna propel us up. Cam Miller, get in there, man. 2 picks.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.
Man, that was a grind.
This has been another presentation.
We moved the ball a good bit. I made some mistakes on offense. Oh man. Why are we watching the Ohio State team? That's not our team. All right, let's take a look at this. 13-7, 16 first downs to 11. Only 282 yards of offense, 140 yards on 29 touches. They were 23 yards on 20 touches. No rushing touchdowns. 17-24 with the touchdown. Not bad. But I believe we didn't throw a pick. We almost threw a pick a couple of times, but we had 2 interceptions. Oh, man. They had a fumble, but I believe they fumbled it out of bounds. That was huge. Whew. That's gonna be big for recruiting too, right? We were number 4, not number 3. My bad. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. We lost to them and Michigan twice last season, so to go on the road and get revenge. Look at these commits. Tell me those games don't matter. Tell me those games don't matter. 4-star gem, 4-star, 5-star. Four-star gem. The wide receiver wants to go and play in Tennessee. He's from Georgia, so like I get it. But these other guys are still feeling us, and I think beating Ohio State probably helps out in that recruiting journey. Oh man, feels freaking good. Let's get some tunes. Defensive player of the week, 3 sacks, 3 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. That was the other thing. It wasn't just our ability to get those turnovers, but it was the fact that we were getting turnovers and dropping them behind the line, like actually getting pressure. You know, we made coverage, D tackles, D ends, getting in on it, locking things down. Okay, we should be able to now switch this over to a hard sell. Campus life, proximity to home. I think that's gonna be the play, right? Alright, hometown hero. I mean, we're already well on our way with him. We got a 4-star gem wide receiver. This freshman class of wide receivers, man. This 5-star, almost a lock, 4-star gem. Leading on this 4-star. This 4-star still interested in us if things don't work out elsewhere. We got the 4-star gem right tackle. We got another one. Man, this recruiting class, leagues better than the last one. Leagues better. Just have so much more of an idea of what we're doing. I can probably stop recruiting this guy. Having 2 5-star quarterbacks, probably not necessary. Defensive tackle is in a good place for us. We're leading on this kicker, which he's just supposed to be our, like, kickoff specialist. Oh, Coatesville, I know where that is. Alright, do we need another left tackle? I don't think so. Because we got this 4-star gem locked up. Whoops. So let's do this. Don't need this guy. I mean, we've got the hard sell. I just don't think we're going to be able to get him. Strong safety. We can't hard sell yet because he's still up in the top 8. So I think we're doing all that we can with him. Okay, this running back, we gave him an offer and that automatically threw us up to the top. And it doesn't look like there's anything else we can do, so. Yeah, we're trying to steal a guy out of Kansas, so if somebody else from the Midwest offers him a scholarship, you know, that's gonna play a thing. Hopefully we can just continue to find out about this player. Actually, I'm gonna take the DM off. We're gonna contact friends and family. Middle linebacker, 4-star gem. I think we just need to see what the team needs. 'Cause I don't think bringing in 2 5-stars. I feel like you bring in maybe a 3-star gem or something and try and see how they develop. You know, maybe you find somebody who's got some better development traits. Because I think right now, we've got a target, a target, a target, a target. So we could take a look at right end. The old quotes, man. It's just funny because I mean, look at that. That quote's from 2017. 7 years out of context. Alright, we'll scout both of these guys, especially because this guy's got some interest in us. If he turns out to be good, ooh, 4-star gem, and the athlete's a bust, so that makes our job easy in terms of who we want to go with. This is pretty bad. He's out of Texas, gonna be a hard steal. I think this is where you just offer him a scholarship and throw the house at him. The Euro Truck was... Oh man, the olden days where we were playing Euro Truck Sim. Let me see. Oh yeah, like about the one ways in being in England and paying fees and stuff. We actually played a surprising amount of Euro Truck. I actually want to pull up Steam real quick and take a look. How much time did we put into Euro Truck? So I think it's more than we might expect. 57 hours. 57 hours of trucking. And you know what? It was a good time. That back in the days where you would just play some tunes and hang out and drive. And just meme and talk. You know, the content is the conversation. Two more running backs, 3 more wide receivers, and a quarterback. Yeah, 2 more running backs. I think these 2, if all goes well, will be our running backs. Because I can't do anything more with either of them. And like this guy to schedule a visit, I could put him on a competitive visits mirrors. Okay, so for those that might know, if you have a visit for a guy that's verbally committed, can they decommit if you start, like, putting on other guys for that visit? I feel like that shouldn't be the case, but I don't know if people can decommit. We definitely didn't have an offensive showing, but we did have a defensive one. Alright, so we need 3 more wide receivers. Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty well locked and loaded. You've had guys decommit from other schools and commit to you, but you haven't had one decommit from your team. Okay. That's still scary. The fact that there is a decommission. Kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. Okay. So I'm just thinking, this guy we're probably out of the running for, right? Trying to steal the California kid. We already got this 5-star. I think that's gonna be quarterback of the future. I feel like instead of trying to pursue him, we should take a look at other quarterbacks and try and, like, scout out somebody like a 4-star, 4 or 5-star, or 4 or 3-star gem kind of guy. I don't think we want to go after. Oh, can we go? Should we go for more Mevises? We already have a left tackle Mevis. See if we can find like a gem. Field general, I like that. I don't think, for my sake, I don't think I want scramblers. I think field generals are probably good. I don't know if that's starting to get too picky. Clear and crisp. I don't know why, but I find that pretty funny. Alright. Let's just see here. Because if you get like a 3-star gem, maybe Durbin is the guy that you take a shot on and try and develop. Because the way I'm looking at it is Aller graduates, Pribula is potentially the starter. And maybe it's Stacy and Branham fighting it out for who gets that starting role. Like, it's gonna be a three-man race here. Yeah, we redshirt Stacy. Branham will probably get the red shirt. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Left the guy on the board once they committed to another school until the end of the season they switched. That's what happened for you. Okay, so I get maybe that has something to do with leaving them on your board, although I know like your own guys that you sign or that verbally commit to, you can't take off of your board or anything like that, so I don't know. Kind of a scary thought. But let's I don't want to offer a scholarship, so we'll see if we can just garner enough influence here. You almost have to offer him a scholarship, but playing time-wise is not really fair. He's just gonna be like a little bit of a side project. Like, I don't think you could get another 5-star. It just seems like something that's not gonna work. And I feel like we're in really good position with these wide receivers. Yeah, maybe we scout a tight end. We gotta... We'll see what the guard situation is. I mean... I feel pretty good about our recruiting here, not gonna lie. Feel pretty good. I'm not gonna put this guy on scholarship, but let's just like push this away so we have a kickoff specialist, and then we've got the regular. Yeah. So tight ends. We've got 2 freshmen. Reynolds is a really good freshman. 82. Cross and him. It's a good combo. And I forget if Reynolds we redshirt. We may have redshirt him. So I don't know if we need one in behind here. Got a sophomore with a good freshman behind. Redshirt Mevis, I think. Guard. 85 down to 80, that'll be good. Yeah, I mean, you've got an 82 freshman. I think it's just depth at the center position is where we're lacking. That's like kind of the same thing at right guard. So maybe O-line is like the last little thing that we try and scout out here, see what we have. Eighth, but this guy doesn't have any scholarships. All right, we'll take a look at these centers. Do some quick scouting. Who's highest priority? We're already in the top 5 for this guy, so probably need to see in top 3 for this guy. So we just need to see if we should make a move on you. 4-star gem, I think. 2 4-star gems. Okay. Well, that answers some things a bit. D-Block, get in there. Thank you for the follow.
God with a sacred quest.
So we're gonna get rid of you. Number 3 and number 5. I mean, are we really down to the point where we're gonna lead block, impact block, run block, finesse, pass block, finesse, awareness, strength, run block? I mean, they're pretty similar. This guy's a better lead blocker. Yeah, so to stay in the game, because we don't have the hours because of elsewhere, we'll throw you a scholarship. We'll throw you a scholarship. Because center falls off pretty quick. So maybe we get a guy in behind, have some depth, like redshirt him so you get it staggered, and then we'll have like a junior and a pretty strong redshirt freshman to come in behind. I think that'll be what we want. And then next week, because we're gonna just fast forward through the bye week, next week we'll be able to probably up his hours. And also right guard, 5-star wide receiver coming to my school. Cause they're coming to your city. My man. 6'6" physical wide receiver out of the state of Virginia. Attaboy, Frank. making the right decision. We're gonna go on the road to Rutgers, who are a whopping 1-5. All right, so the offer moves us up a little bit, and now we can give him some hours. Webb, we're still like in a decent-ish spot. We're inside the top 5 in case things go sideways. With bad news, I just read his name. Oh no. Alright, so we didn't even get to the visit. We're dominating there. Things are going pretty solid. This quarterback, I should probably, we're gonna take the hours off of you. That's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna get this guy. But I think we've found some good stuff. Maybe we're gonna have to get some visits going. But like, we are definitely, Donna, look at that. We gave this guy some interest and he was like, you love some of the names, man? Recruited a linebacker named Lionel Richard. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff hiding in here. I saw T. Durbin and I was like, Tyler Durbin from freaking like 8 years ago, Ohio State? No, it's Tracy. But Matt, bad news. That's so funny. All right, so I think now, because we've got that, we're gonna scout, see if there are any right guards that are hanging around still. Looks like there are. Looks like there are a few. Are there any that are in a spot where maybe they're uncertain and we could... Like this guy, 3-star, now we're dropping down to 3-star gems. What does our guard situation look like that we're trying to upgrade? I mean, you'd be trying to come in over the top on McDougal and Eberly. I mean, if he's a gem, we can do it. If he's a gem, we can do it. I should probably still throw like a feeler out on maybe a 4-star. All right. We'll scout those 2 3-stars to see if there are, if they're 4-stars in hiding. And let's take a look at these 4-stars. This guy with the scholarship offer, this guy might actually be. Okay, we've got a few guards to look at here. Let's do some scouting. Okay, 3-star. All right. Well, I'm not gonna take 3-stars. I want 3-star gems if we're gonna. I like the sound of a 4-star gem. Yeah, you. I'll offer you, if it says 4-star gem, I'm offering you a scholarship and I'll figure it out later where you're gonna play or when you're gonna play. All right, well that, you know, now it's just like a wait and see. Now it's just a wait and see. We brought in some good cornerbacks to bolster that. So what do we got here for right outside linebacker? Rojas is good. Wiley is like an alright behind. I think Blue Skidoo here. He's the guy that you're hoping shapes up into something behind Rojas. But like we should hopefully get another year out of Rojas. I guess the big variable is guys that are gonna go to the draft. Well, his last name is Skidoo, so I've been calling him Blue Skidoo ever since I put him on my... Ever since he's been on my board, I've been calling him Blue Skidoo. Funny enough, though, Justin, you're the first person I think to actually like react to it out loud. Yeah, Wiley is like good backup. And maybe this is where we just try and find like a right outside linebacker. Like find a gem. I mean, I guess you could get a left outside linebacker and convert him, because that tends to be a pretty frequent thing. I mean, Keys is gonna be fine here. I mean, I think any sort of depth on either side. We've got the middle linebacker. Why is it saying... Oh, you know what? I think it's because the middle linebacker's not quite locked up yet. Same with defensive tackle. Free safety. Those two guys graduate. That means we're gonna be running one deep there. The freshman's gonna be our backup to Torre. Trahan didn't really pan out. Peace should take over there. Yeah, just kind of in a weird spot here. Like, we've got leftover hours, so I'm trying to figure out how to go about it here. Trying to get depth in the O-line too. Like, I don't know if there are any left guards outstanding here. Another right. All day grinding plates and filing them down so you can weld them tomorrow? Yes, but have you spent time dropping plates? Any disturbed enjoyers? Another right guard. This guy is still... Jeez. Man just can't make up his mind. Looks like the left guards have been pretty well locked up. Dropped one on your foot. Does that count? I guess that does count, yeah. Alright, we'll scout this guy, I guess. I don't know. Now we're just looking to spend hours. He's just a 4-star. We're in 5th position. Let's just put some recruiting in it. We'll see what happens. All right, we're going on the road. Let's play Rutgers. Steel toe, that is absolutely why you wear the steel toe boots. Without the steel toe boots, oh man, you're gonna just take a toe right off on the drop. That's not good for anybody.
Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway,
Okay.
New Jersey, where
Now this is the type of thing we cannot come off of a win.
that showdown with Princeton in 1869.
We cannot come off of a big road win against Ohio State and go into Rutgers and do stupid things, okay? This is a game that we need to go in. We need to show them who's the boss, run up the score real quick, and just chew the clock until the end of time. Get in, get out.
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, quick and easy.
Will kick it away to start.
Try and make it as painless as possible for him.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Rutgers offense
Johnny
will get the first
Shepherd,
possession of the game.
68% completion, 8 touchdowns, 3 picks. Well, let's see if we can run that pick number up a little bit. I've been liking this cover 4 palms to start.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got
Keeps
the
guys in
weapons,
enough
he's
that
got
if they
the
run-
confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're
Okay.
right. They better be able to
Somehow-
find a way to get pressure on him, 'cause if they
somehow
don't,
quicker.
This is going to be a long
It feels like than
On first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Ohio State was.
He's looking to throw. He finds his
Oh man, he held on to it, but we deliver a big blow.
And that'll be plenty for the first down.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going back to the ground. Pretty good.
All right, 2nd and
effort on
6.
that one to work his way up to the 42.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to.
So far, seems like their running game is a little bit stronger. They got a pretty quick back.
Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Yes.
They were all over him.
All right, able to get the 3 and out.
And the Scarlet Knights.
It looked like at first they were gonna just run the ball
Punt for the first time this
all
afternoon.
over us. Maybe I should go up the right-hand side. It's just like it's sealed to the left, but that's where their guys are.
State's offense will go to work for the first time today.
All right, that was tough call.
Players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting
We're gonna go to
everybody
slants.
organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Catch in the middle. It's Saunders.
It felt like they're bringing pressure there.
42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the
Felt like they're
defense was
bringing
gonna
pressure,
play
so I'm gonna try and beat him with the
There's
quick
no doubt
pass.
in his mind where he was going with that football.
Ooh,
Man down on the play as the
ooh,
officials
ran him
take a
over
break
and
to
their
let
guy
him be
gets
checked
injured.
out.
I know we only got 3 yards, but. All right, let's go play action.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Saunders in, you're gonna get Wallace going deep.
Looking for a
Crosses
man.
the check
It's
down.
out.
That was
Fires
bad.
to the wide out.
That was bad. I saw it. I felt the pressure.
Right into the teeth of double coverage.
That was.
And he's
That's my bad. I lost the one receiver there and I forced it.
When defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
All right.
And the defense
Good
gets
coverage,
to the
sack.
quarterback.
And a great
Answer-
job by the defense, dropping in zone
answer the
coverage,
call.
all eyes on the
Answer the
quarterback,
call.
Taking away the options, and then finally the pass
You know?
rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
We turned it over.
They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter.
If we can force them 3 and out and just have a punt, then that's...
Across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly.
Oh, what was that? It wasn't even the... Oh, ball's out! That's us!
Coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely...
Get in there, boys. Defense making plays.
Guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
All right, that's big.
Back to work on offense now. After that last
All right, let's see if they actually bring pressure. Nope, they're backing up. I'm going to hit the hole.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know...
It's not Nick Singleton's speed, but get to the second level. Now we can take a little bit of a shot.
You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Ooh, single high safety. We might get Wallace over the middle.
Here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets
Oh my God. He got hit as he threw, and he
get a chance to get started on
can't step up into it.
Set him up at the 41-yard line.
2 picks in the first quarter.
Great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game.
Oh,
He's got to do a
jeez.
much better job with his decision.
I thought my decision was fine. They just actually got pressure on me.
He's going to pass. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic.
Not doing myself any favors, though. When you throw 2 picks...
Looking to pass on 2nd down.
All deflected at the line.
That play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
We'll see if they go back to the
That was probably one of the cringier.
Looking to throw on 3rd.
Nice. Good pressure.
Dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass.
That was one of the cringier announcer lines I've heard. The way that he said the no, 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 I hope he's ashamed of that. Oh, no, no, not today.
Looking for a block. It's Evans.
Ah, I saw the block, but his heart was no. You gotta commit. If you're gonna say that, man, you gotta commit.
One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
Oh, that was bad. Oh my gosh. Every single thing is picked off. What is this defense? What is this defense? Every single thing we throw, their defender is... I mean, I understand they're running zone defense, but like you can throw against zone defense.
You got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Lot of field in front of them.
I mean, if I need to run the ball all day, then we'll run the ball all day.
Handoff to the single running back.
Okay, let's not get it twisted here.
After a pickup of 4. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
What is happening?
You gotta start fast. You gotta have a sense of
The
urgency.
two of them all of a sudden on top of each other.
Like
Yikes.
this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Alright, cross in the middle seems like he'll be a good chance.
To throw, it's Aller.
I like the underneath though.
Quickly complete. And a 9-yard.
Alright, 2nd and 1. Now I'm gonna take a deep shot.
QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Play action, boot left.
Down completion at 2nd and short. Off play action. quickly out to the tight end.
Okay, we gotta march the ball down the field here.
Pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback.
We gotta march the ball down the field.
But B, what kind of zone is it?
All right, they're playing wide.
Is it
Might get a gap.
And then you know instinctively where your best,
maybe not.
Where your highest percentage completion is based
Okay,
on what
maybe we
type
try
of
and run
zone
around the outside. Gotta try something different.
On that last one, they need 8 on second down. On the ground, it's Allen.
Lower the shoulder.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness.
All right, we're gonna play action.
On the ground, and they
Deep
pick up
in
a
route.
first down.
Saunders
And you
could
gotta
be
start there
our
with the
guy.
physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
Okay.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat.
Whatever is up with their zone coverage is definitely giving me
They gotta believe
fits.
what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm.
Gonna try and get them to drop into their zone coverage and get some free yards underneath with this.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They make the stop as he gets it in.
3rd and 6. Is the screenplay a bad call here?
Stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long.
Maybe.
from the 28.
I'm gonna run the stick. We'll get cross on the short slant
Looking to
here.
throw, it's Aller. Finds his big tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up
Yes,
for
sir.
the first down.
hard work pays
Can
off.
still line up for the screen. Maybe we run the screen on this one.
Week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
He's there to make the stop.
First and goal, folks. First and goal. We'll let the clock run down.
Guys, it is
All right, 3 picks in the first quarter. We're only down 7 points, so I'll take it. Really kind of awful.
They've swapped ends of the field.
Apparently, they're really good at zone defense.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the
Can
end
we
zone here.
get can we get Clifford to the flats?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab.
Okay, didn't lead
Crisp
him.
execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really
Where's the,
intentional.
do we have a
The
QB
quarterback always knows exactly where
sneak
he's
play?
going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
QB draw.
Down to the
Spread
3.
him out.
Now it's 2nd and
Aller
goal.
right up the gut. Oh!
And he'll
Oh,
slide into the end zone.
Can't bring him down.
Lions. A methodical drive, soul-crushing,
What was that?
spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long.
How
touchdowns
do
and
they
all that
not
stuff.
make
But
the
putting a
tackle
drive
is the
together
real
like that is
question.
Very difficult to do, time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
I think the other defensive lineman came in and tackled
try
their
to
own
tackle.
player. Because I need to take a look at this slow-mo, or this replay in a little bit more slow-mo. So we come in here. He sheds this block, right? The D lineman sheds the block, gets an arm on me, doesn't quite get it. D tackle comes off of this block into me. The linebacker takes a real weird thing. The lineman just falls. That other, like, the corner misses, and then we're just able to turn it up, and that was a mess. You know, I would say pull Rutgers, but no, we're gonna take the touchdown back from that pick six,
What's going on, Kevin?
Boys,
and
if
we're
it's
all
happening in
square
college
here.
football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football.
Oh, they're gonna
there
take
in
it out.
Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up
All
by
right,
7.
stop him at the 14.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
All right. Come on, let's get some pressure here. Let's pin him back. That would be...
Leaves it with the running back.
Or not. We're gonna miss the... We're gonna miss the tackle in the hole.
It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches
Love
always
it.
harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the ground with the back. Into
All right, we stopped
him.
him.
Giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd.
All right, we have the running back.
They'll try to run for it.
All right, they get it.
On 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
That's gonna be a tough one for us to crash down on.
They know you're gonna run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
2nd and 6.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I think you're seeing these guys.
Let's try man here. I know we've been playing a lot of zone. I've got the tight end on the outside.
You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift.
All right, good job, boys.
Smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
The run game just has not been working.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Look like we're bringing pressure and drop it back. Maybe I should have pressure. 3rd and 5. They're probably trying to.
And they won't make the connection.
I saw my guy coming in. I thought maybe he was gonna pick it.
Bring the punt team onto the field.
That's okay.
Really get into this one.
Force the turnover. That's always good.
On the return, it's Evans. They'll get down.
That'd be great. Is if on one of the eventually on a punt. If eventually on a punt, I was able to. Oh, I don't know. Take one to the house. The punt, I think, is the only special teams play that we haven't scored on yet. Yeah, golf break. you caught the punt.
Of this golden opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor.
All right, we're gonna run a mesh play. Although I'm realizing a lot going on to the right-hand side, which is not great.
To the air, it's Aller. Completes it in the middle.
All right, but we get the first down. Aller, risk of injury. Oh, he's got a mid-throw accuracy. Okay.
Important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
I don't think they're actually bringing the pressure. Oh, they are! Just from a different spot.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose
okay.
a couple.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that drop.
I like the stretch play. I'm trying to give Aller a little bit of a rest because he's kind of hurting in the ankle.
Like you're faking a pass, and I think there it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw.
All right, 1st down. Good run, good run. Now we'll go back the other way. We'll go with the hitch out.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down
Get
the
Reynolds
field.
going out there.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away.
I hit him with the truck stick. There wasn't actually anybody to truck stick, but you know that's fine.
Good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throw.
All right, let's go off tackle.
I gotta hit those guys.
They've got guys on the right-hand side. We're gonna have to audible out of this.
Get upfield and chew up some extra yards.
This is gonna be quick, probably to Clifford, maybe to Ivy.
He wants to throw.
Ivy it is.
Good timing.
He makes the catch. The pressure wasn't actually there.
And these quarterbacks have
all right, 2-minute warning. Let's try and get this lead here going into halftime.
When they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Okay, 3rd and 3. Far hash, I think we...
Let it bust for a long one. Now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook. Short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Wants to throw
Oh,
down. Grabbed behind
they had a good read on it. They had a good read on it.
By the defense, it's their first.
Their one corner, like, was just playing way up.
Try the field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
I don't understand.
No good.
Is my kicker's accuracy just that bad that we, like, always are missing these?
And the Rutgers offense heads back on.
Is that what it is?
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the
2nd and 9, I'll take that every time.
I think too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes
I'll
one
take that
play.
every single time.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
All right, come on, boys.
He's looking to throw. And here's
Oh.
a fumble way behind.
Fumble, they recover it.
Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a short.
All right, I'm gonna call a timeout here. I'm gonna try and give ourselves some time.
By the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Are they gonna just try and run it here, or are they playing some sort of play action? No, they're gonna run it. All right, well.
The defense
Okay.
stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make
2
sure
timeout. We'll have 1
everybody on the
timeout
same
left
page.
and a
The
minute
Scarlet Knights will punt it away
and
on
19
4th
seconds.
down.
I mean, I guess it'll be more like a minute 15 or so by the time
You're
this is
looking
all,
forward to the
maybe
punt.
even less. Okay, minute 11 from our own 45.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down
Tight
the
ends
field,
crossing.
miss the field goal.
Cross could be
You know
good.
what? Don't leave it up to kickers.
Saunders on the
Execute better
outside could be a
offensively. I think
burner.
you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think.
Where is my guy, and what world is he floating there? What just happened?
After a good return on the interception.
Flip the camera. He breaks out of this. My guy, okay, that's what happens. Look at this. This is what happens. I'm seeing 85 go to the right. 88's coming across. I'm like, 88 is wide freaking open, right? No, they run into each other. So this is what I'm seeing. 88's coming across. I'm like, oh, he's wide. Boom. Run into each other. Look who pops out. A Rutgers guy instead. Their corner is able to follow the coverage around and just take the pick. This is so rigged. 4 picks in the first half. That was one of the dumbest things.
Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Dances away.
How do we miss?
Smashes through. Finally run out of bounds, but
I'm upset. I'm upset. They're going to take momentum into the second half.
He's looking to throw it. And he
Right.
had it for a second, but it just
Because it's not like they're playing particularly well.
Quarterback, he's going to have to be so good.
You know what I
in
mean?
this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You got to look guys
Our
up,
defense has been
especially
playing
when you're trying to
solid.
Throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be
No flag? Okay.
If they can
I mean, I don't necessarily see us in a spot where we're going to force them back out of field goal range, but if we can hold them to a field goal, that's huge.
He'll try to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. Defense is there.
I struggle severely. What I'm realizing, I struggle severely when it comes to discipline, like zone discipline. I see a guy getting open and I stick with it. That's my man. Linebacker on the man. Okay, good learning experience there. I gotta respect the zone. Even if I see him peel out, you gotta just expect that your guy is gonna make the play on that side of the field. If I pull my middle linebacker and they don't get a sack, you know, shortly thereafter.
Really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Illegal block in the back?
Down, but there is a penalty.
Is that what it's going to be called?
Holding. Receiving team.
Holding.
The
Nice.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
All right, we're going to try it.
Up for a first down play.
Star receiver, or star on the right.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. They're trying to get to it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They got a chance to get some breathing room. It's 2nd and 4 from the 15. He's looking to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup.
Oh, we're trying to go.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open.
Get out of bounds.
Field. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Clock winding towards.
All right, I'm okay if we get the tight end across the middle to set up the field goal. Oh, never mind.
On first down. Looking to the big tight end. The pass.
So the clock, I think, stopped because of the first down, and I didn't catch that it started speeding up.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Okay, my bad.
Guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
My bad.
Get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to
4 picks though in the first half. That last one was just terrible luck. That was just terrible luck. Are you kidding me? To have your tight ends cross the pick 6, that it's just like everything.
And help you come out on top.
Oh man.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the
Yikes. Yikes. This was supposed to be a get up quick and take them down. We get the ball to start the second half, so let's do it again.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
All right, we're going to go outside zone because inside runs have not been
I imagine we'll see them go right
super
back to
great
work
for
up
us.
After how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead,
Well, I guess not.
The football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense
I guess
too
not.
much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
I'm going to go stick here. Get Saunders.
Dropping back.
Although they're covering that. The underneath.
They're able to get him stopped.
Okay, they dropped into the zone there, and that was
really what game managing.
that was kind of scurry.
On 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes. Finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
Okay,
I'm way more
good first down.
successful when I can keep those sticks at a more
We want to
manageable
go.
situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Let's call sticks on this side. They're running 2.
1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
That was too lofty.
Just a
That's
bit
too
of a
lofty. That's got to be more of a
misfire
bullet
there. They
pass.
can't make the connection.
You can sense the frustration.
All right, I want to go with the shotgun run. Make them feel like we're
because on paper
we're throwing here. Go inside zone. Maybe we can get a hole.
Record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And
Woo! I don't know how we weaved our way through there, but that works.
46-yard line, 1st down for this offense.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come
Right,
out. And
I'm gonna go outside zone again, but from the shotgun. I'm gonna just make it look like we're passing
And
the
I
ball
love
a
this,
bit
David,
more.
too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half.
Just
Get
see
this
if we
run
can
staff.
move the ball a little bit on
bring
him.
him to the ground after a short gain.
All right, we're gonna
So
try.
important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable.
Maybe
The way
where-
you do that is by having success like that.
I
running
guess
the
this
football on
is
first
not
down.
where.
Got 3 on first down.
All
It's
right,
second
we'll try
and
the
7.
mesh play.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight
I can't
end.
believe he came down with the catch. What I was looking for,
Football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an
I
awesome
can't
job.
remember
First
where
off,
exactly,
there-
where was that tight end
Once
cross
the tight
play?
end
That's
made
what
the
I was
catch,
looking
there was
for.
no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Allard. Fires to the big fella.
Attaboy, getting to
He
the
steps
sticks.
out of
That's
bounds, but
what you
he's got
need.
a first down on the play.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation. of what
Empty
play to
spread. They
dial
know
up.
that we're passing.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Freaking
Nearly another interception. It'll be
big
second
dummy.
down.
Big dummy. What am I
And you
doing?
talk about panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't
I
shown it.
don't
It's the third
like
quarter. They got to get it going now.
that play.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly.
All right.
He works his way inside.
Play the underneath route.
29 and picks
Okay,
up a
maybe
Nice job by the
levels.
receiver there, running the drag route against
We'll start with
zone
levels.
coverage,
We'll see how
finding
they
the
set
soft
up.
spot,
Yeah, there's a
making it
gap in
easy
the
on his
middle here.
quarterback to get the completion.
So we
He
might
turns it
get
upfield and
get
moves the sticks.
Clifford. Otherwise, we'll have Wallace coming back
To the air on
over.
first down. That's caught. It's Wallace.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around.
Okay, I mean, the way things are going, they probably feel like we're running the ball, or we're throwing the ball, so we'll bring it in for a run here. Line up for the
They're trying to
pass.
slow that rush down with the
Oh,
And this defense has
that guy's
cut
got
out to
some
get this dude
strong-
on the ground. He was shedding serious
strong
tackles on his
palms
way to
there.
picking up the first.
yeah, what's up, country button? We played golf earlier today. We're doing a little bit of split streams.
From the gun, the ground game. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really.
All right, from the 14-yard line, let's take a shot, maybe.
So don't forget about the run
I
game.
don't
Keep
like
them
that
honest down
look,
that route.
though.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first
All
down.
right, Evans across the middle, maybe.
Looking to throw, it's Allard.
Oh, my eyes were so downfield.
Chalk up a sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't.
Do we not have any like true wide receiver or like
I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember zone
not wide
defense.
receiver? Do we
They
not have
were
a
able to
true
hit
like
something.
running
They were
back
able to get rid of the
screens?
football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a
That's
good
so
call
bad.
later on in the game.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. It's a draw,
Getting stuck behind people.
and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
They said he was down. I clearly saw my guy falling out the side. I'm not really certain what was going on there. All right, we don't miss the field goal this time, but it's not great. Driving the ball, but can't seem to get the job done. So we're gonna have to make a stop here. But the amount of picks that we've thrown this game, I mean, that's why we're losing.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Like, it's so stupid how
Rutgers has
many.
it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field.
how many picks we've thrown.
The last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the
I'm trying to take away something. I got to turn these announcers off, man.
From the gun, he leaves it with the
They say some pretty dumb and annoying things frequently.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Well, that's like, I remember when I would play FIFA, it's like there were certain things that the announcers would say, and you pretty much just knew that that meant that you didn't score on that shot.
Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Come on, boys.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Well, honestly, reaching the end of the quarter would be good because my defensive team, like, basically just goes into, like, everybody catches fire, so
guys, it is right,
that should hopefully help us here.
And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Like, we get that win over Ohio State, and then, like, we can't go on the road to a 1-5 Rutgers after going on the road
but so too is time as we open the fourth.
against a 1-5. Yeah, after can't go on the road to Ohio State, win, and then come back to this.
Quick pass on the fly motion. A strong tackle
and
wrap up from the junior.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions.
Rally to the ball.
Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to play coach nonsense when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
I'm gonna try a blitz here. I feel like I gotta try something different. I'm pretty much filling this guy's.
Makes his connection.
I don't know what to. Or do we need to go more man defense? Is that?
And the Scarlet Knights have pushed it inside.
Yeah, is that my issue?
He'll come out throwing on first down.
No, man defense ain't it either.
To get that one in, but the defense able to force him out at the 2.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They push out this lead in the fourth quarter, and it might be enough to give them an elusive second win of the season.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end.
They can actually, like, move the ball on the ground, and, you know, when the game lets you throw 5 picks, or 4 or 5 picks, whatever it is.
On the run from inside his own 5.
The worst part about it is, like, I feel like I didn't really deserve some of them, but, you know, it is what it is.
They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Oh man!
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots. No
he
doubt.
took a beating there.
Present themselves. You've just simply got to make them.
Good start to this drive, and they'll need much more if they're going to.
I think cross up the seam might be it.
But you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
He was wide open, and you overthrow him.
They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game.
Wide
open. Shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
To the air, it's Aller. Working that left side now.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
They've got the lead. It's late. They're gonna
Like,
try
it
to
was...
everybody inbounds.
It
Offense
was
is
so
going to have to really work for this. Be smart.
freaking
You
good.
gotta attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That's picked.
Fires to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
I got no answers here, man.
Heads back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really
Like, I don't know what to say.
It was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
Their DBs are apparently so much better.
Quarterback on the keeper.
So much better than Ohio State's.
Well, the QB
Like,
decided to
this
keep
is
on that
night
one. Listen,
and day.
If you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it.
This
too.
is
Almost every
night
time they
and
run these types of
freaking
option
day.
plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense.
He drops
on their
it.
heels
Oh,
and read
that's
his
big.
keys. He's got a lot of
They're gonna
talent.
make this,
He's gotta
though.
make sure he's
Watch.
making the right decisions moving forward.
53-yarder.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal.
They're gonna call me on roughing?
No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kick will be a little bit closer this time. This could turn out.
Was it me? I got bumped off of... Oh my gosh. I'm running in here, and I get pushed off of this guy back into him.
Huge penalty.
Oh, it's
Thought
so
they were
rigged.
Gonna have to settle for 3, and
It's
now
so
the
rigged.
offense back on the field with a chance for more. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Swings it out to the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I don't have a way to, like, come back from this.
Before they snap it. Wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Like, why? I understand I'm throwing all these picks and stuff, but why is it that my defense stepped up on the road at Ohio State? Is this just a sleeper game?
Right, late in the fourth quarter, you can
Is
run
this
the
just a
football,
sleeper
run this
game? Is that what it is?
No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide. and
I am
get the end
upset.
of the touchdown.
Lining up to
I am
cover the kick
upset.
after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Like, this is not how this is supposed to go.
And they'll stop him at the 16. The Disney Lions going back to work on offense now. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Scanning the field, it's Aller.
Oh, that was bad. I should have...
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Okay.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
It is too little too late. Are you kidding me?
Situation for this offense, 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Allen.
4th and 7. At this point, I gotta go for it.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
I played the
Eye on
underneath
football,
there.
game
Probably
tackle.
not
You're gonna
great.
win this game.
Throws to the wideout.
Nice.
Completion well past the sticks.
Jeez, absolutely
They just
demolished.
drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Got it in the middle, it's Wallace.
I mean, like, I gotta take checkdowns, but at the same time, I gotta take some sort of shot.
Zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
Okay.
To make a tackle and bleed the clock.
Single high.
Hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Single high safety.
He'll just keep slinging it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Come on, man.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Somebody's gotta make a catch.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
I'm gonna try a run here.
Here's the handoff. Just buried it.
Okay.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
4th and 3 from our own 45.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
That's a first. That's a first. Come on, gotta go quick though. I think we gotta start taking some more shots here.
Out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target.
Okay, he's out of bounds. Stop the clock. I just don't know how we're gonna go beyond this point, I guess, is the...
Some of these smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their
got the middle of the field to work with still, so I do have Wallace.
It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart
floated that too much. Oh, we got it.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This is an offense.
This is just like a too little too late situation for me right now.
Lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Yeah, like I want to be happy about it, but at the same time,
you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen.
It's 28-17. We're down 2 scores with a minute and a half left.
Points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Let's leave it a little bit short. Maybe tempt them. Well, maybe tempt them to take it out and put themselves into stupid
from inside his 5
territory.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long,
all right, let's go aggressive.
They really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go deep.
Aggressive stripping.
Get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
I don't.
Defense uses a timeout.
I mean, we have to call timeouts.
Back and preserve time for their offense.
Just have to assume that they're running the ball.
27. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Come on, guys.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That's the game.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And they're just
I'm upset.
out of chances.
I'm upset.
Stop it one more time
How?
As the quarterback takes
Whatever, man.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things
Threw
going and
5
come up with
pick.
a win.
I couldn't not throw a pick.
There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had.
But, like, I also couldn't stop them.
They just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So David,
Unreal.
Forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
Unreal. I would say on 2 or 3 of those picks, I don't feel like I did anything wrong.
A lot of times, most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss.
Yeah, maybe they scouted me out and you know my normal stuff just didn't work.
David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.
Oh, that was ugly. That's gonna really put a damper on our season. At least we have the head-to-head win over Ohio State, but really to go on the road to Rutgers and lose to a 1-5 team. They played out of their minds. There is no good reason for Rutgers to have played like that. Apparently, it doesn't matter. The defensive tackle still wants to come here. All right, we knew that we weren't going to sign the halfback. Championship contender just went down. Rig scripted, fake, untruthful. It feels like all of those things, for sure. Alright, home game against Indiana coming up. That's gonna be... Hopefully a bounce back. Hopefully a bounce back is on the cards for us. Alright then. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. We are, it's been a night, okay? It's been a night. We went on the road, alright? We went into the Horseshoe, and we won. You know, and you would think that we'd be pretty happy here tonight. Undefeated after going on the road to the Horseshoe for an early big matchup, and then we go on the road at Rutgers. Somehow managed to throw 5 picks. Their running back was their O-line and running game was great. Their zone coverage just was like what you would expect out of Iowa. But we handled Iowa no problem. Like it was a massacre on the road, and it's sad because they were 1-5 and you know really gashing how our season is gonna look. So we're gonna need some help from others in the division. It ain't pretty, but I hope you had a good stream. Do Road to Glory. We're playing Dynasty. We're in year 2. So we've mostly been able to retain guys from our first year, except our top running back went to the draft. So we should be in pretty good shape. We went to the Big Ten Championship game, lost last season. Made it to the semifinals, lost in double overtime. So we're trying to return for a shot at the title. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh no, we're not at hard sell yet. Okay. We are at hard sell for you though. This is our 3-star gem quarterback that we're trying to influence. He's gonna be our little project. Yeah, not playing time. I know that's what he wants, but yeah, he can be our little backup project. Drop PR, then you drop PR, and you got a dub in Warzone. Was a fun night. That's all that you need it to be, right? The success or the judgment of success for a stream, I think, is largely based around the fun factor. You know, if whatever game you're playing, if you play like crap but you have a good time, then that is the biggest thing. Alright, we can switch this around. Hard sells are definitely the way to go. And I think that to the house is the play. We don't really know anything about you still, even though we've sent the house. Honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna need to bring some of these guys. Like, we don't bring in a lot of players for visits. I feel like you're supposed to have to play more for the visits, but we just haven't had to. I don't think soft sell is needed yet. I keep accidentally offering scholarships to kickers because it's so trying to go through these menus with any sort of speed, and I offer the kickers a scholarship. It's just not a good look. Okay, so we got two possible options. We've got proximity to, or we got the student of the game, and we've got prestigious. So I'm gonna throw him the softball here. I guess apparently we're really going after this kicker who's literally just gonna be our guy to kick the ball off. But so be it. So be it. We've got scholarships to spare, so, you know, if we're gonna have a scholarship kicker, okay. Gotta get the girls to bed? Hey, no worries, man. We're it's 11:20 here, so I'm wrapping up recruiting, and then we're gonna be heading out as well. Appreciate you bringing the people over. Have a good night. I will catch you later. Oh man, like, yeah. So we're soft selling the kicker. Not that we really need it, but whatever. He's got a contract now, you know. Big time come ups for the kicker. I guess the thing that we can see on this guy is maybe there just happens to be some soft sell options that are... Okay, to the house. I'm gonna soft sell, but I genuinely think that we're good on it. And let's just, let's schedule some visits because why not? We have the hours. You're almost locked up with no competition. You could probably use one. You could probably use one. Alright, we'll go Nebraska. And then, who else do we have here? I think Stein. Especially with him being a 4-star gem. Complimentary visits. Yeah, that'll be good. One-on-one time with the coach. We've got more hours. Are we just gonna load up this Nebraska game? I almost don't see why not. Alright, coach is gonna be busy. Alright, he's already scheduled. Don't really wanna... What do you mean he's already scheduled? That's a lie. Okay, whatever. We'll do the whatever game. I don't want to wait an extra week. not gonna try and schedule a visit for the kicker. Yeah, okay. We'll have 30 hours left over. Alright, Indiana game this week. I guess apparently we're trying to mount a bounce back at home after a very, very disappointing last week. Hey, what's going on, man? How have you been? Alright, let's take a look at conference standings here. This is not my conference. 2-1 in conference. Not pretty. Oregon 3-0. We just have to make sure that we're in the top 2 in the conference to make it to the title game. That was so bad. That was so bad. So where do we fall in the top 25? From 2nd to 13th. Deserved. Deserved. Oregon stomped Northwest. I guess Ohio State, because we beat them and we're a high-ranked team. That, yeah. Well, you know what? I hope that Rutgers, they go on the road. They play, I guess they're playing at home against Rutgers, but I hope Rutgers shuts them down too, you know? Maybe Rutgers is going to be the big comeback story of the year. They start the season 1-5 and then go on a run. All right, well, that's where we're going to leave it. We'll have the Indiana game tomorrow night. Bit on the disappointing side. I say a bit. Very much so on the disappointing side. We lost to Rutgers. My life is in shambles. It's pretty much all over, okay? It was nice knowing you all. I've done a huge disservice to our name. It's late though. It is almost 11:30. I've got some editing things to do, and then I'm gonna get to bed. So I'm gonna let you guys venture off into the depths of Twitch and see what's going on, see who you wanna watch, or if you wanna go to bed as well. But I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye!